Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. Today I have a new knife by CRKT from their new lineup, and I just wanted to do a quick unboxing and first impressions with this blade. So let's just dive right into it. Now they have another version with the holes in the handle, which I wasn't really a fan of, just more gunk buildup. Very similar to their M16 lineup. And with CRKT, no sticker, unfortunately. I actually did get a sticker one time from a fixed blade, the CRKT Strafe, which came in a larger box, so I'm assuming that's why they provided a sticker. Real quick, just let me know down below in the comments if that even makes a difference for you guys, or if a sticker is even a big deal, like it is for me apparently. But I think when a company does that, it's just a nice little extra touch. But anyways, let's get back to the knife. And yeah, well, there it is. Give you a quick look at it. Very smooth. And I believe this has a bead blast finish on pretty much everything. And as you guys can tell, there is a flipper tab on this new Squid model. Let's deploy this thing and see what it does. Okay, so very snappy. I barely even had to put any effort into that flipper tab. Now, the main reason I got this was there was a lot of rave about this blade. People were saying the assisted is not noticeable or not as noticeable when closing it, so let's find out. Okay, so there's some resistance. So right after the 90 degree, it starts to push back a little bit, and then it falls shut, which is a nice feature. Again, I'm not really a fan of assisted knives. I'm very simplistic when it comes to my knives, especially when there's less parts, the better. Now, I'm not saying the spring or however it's set up in here is going to break and cause more problems. It's just something I don't want to have to think about, or later on down the road might have to fix in case it breaks. But I do understand the option of having an assisted knife, just because, well, you barely touch this tab here and it flies right out. Now I do have another assisted knife, and this is the only assisted knife I have in my collection. I had more Kershaws with the assisted feature, but I got rid of all of them just because I'm not a fan. But I kept this one because it was one of my first pocket knives that I've purchased, and this thing is old. I think it's 12 years old maybe. And this blade has seen a lot of use, and I do like it. Again, it's assisted. It's just I guess I spoiled myself from all the new blades with, you know, bearings or bronze washers, basically the fancy stuff. I just decided to leave the assisted behind and go the simple route. This is still a great blade, but comparing to the Squid here, it is a lot different. So again, once you go to that 90 position, and then once you fight that little bit of resistance, it actually sucks it in. So pretty nice. I'll have to get used to the thumb stud deployment, but it does shoot out very, very fast. Almost feels like an auto, honestly. So this Squid does have a 8CR 14 MOV blade with the bead blast finish. It's basically same look as the original Squid, but from what I was told, it is a little bit bigger. So I have the original Squid here, the blacked out version, or the fully etched and stone washed everything. I love this blade. It's really awesome, just really compact, and it's a classic. So you can't really go wrong with this blade. Now, as you guys can see, it's just a hair bigger. Let me go that way. There we go. So maybe a ½ inch bigger, and then just a little bit wider as well, as you guys can see. Same with that lanyard hole, or the backspacer, sorry, is just slightly bigger. So there are some subtle differences, and it is, yes, it's a little bit thicker. I don't know how much thicker, but you guys can see right there, which makes this thing a little bit more beefy. And the backspacer is a little bit longer as well. And you guys already know that I'm going to be customizing this one, but before I get to this one, I will definitely be customizing my original squid. So we'll do this one first, and then we'll do the new squid. It's got 2 thumb studs for either side deployment. It's got a deep carry pocket clip. Well, pretty deep. You're gonna have just a little bit sticking out. Now, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make the all blacked out version like the squid I just showed. So I'm curious to see what that's gonna look like, but I can always cut ahead in line and do it myself. So I am not limited by certain runs, which is kind of nice when you mod your own knives. And real quick, let's just do a paper cut test, see if this thing came sharp or not. So let's give it a go. Okay, very sharp from the factory. It's definitely cutting through paper like it's nothing. So there is the Assisted Squid by CRKT. Let me know if you guys picked one of these up or anything from the new lineup. Curious to see what you guys liked from their new lineup and what caught your eye. I think I'm gonna do another video after I carry this for a couple days. I want to see exactly how the assisted mechanism works. From what I can tell, it doesn't look, I see one extra part in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there next to the, oh, I forgot to mention, this thing's riding on bearings too. So that's why it is super smooth. And I wonder if I get rid of the assisted, it'll still function. But again, we'll take this thing apart and see what it consists of, because I'm very curious to see how CRKT approached this. So I appreciate you guys watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.